and what do you do?
So I'm Andrew Birch, the CEO of Sungivity. We're the solar company serving customers across the US and here in Holland.
Aha, Sungivity. And you have basically just added the Netherlands to your empire?
Yeah, so we had this partnership, a joint venture with the team in Amsterdam for a couple of years now. And
Who were using your technology?
Exactly, using this technology that we built to take solar online, to make it easy for customers to get the right information online and great customer service. That's always been the thesis. And we've seen the success they've had in the market here, and we're seeing the shift to parity in Europe, where 8 of the 11 markets we looked at are now at parity without subsidy, where solar is the lowest cost source of energy for customers. And we felt that was
thanks to the high taxation on our electricity, right? I mean, because here it's 25 cents, and then how much is in America?
12 cents on average.
$12 cents. So it's like
cents.
8 euro cents. So here the electricity is 3 times more expensive. Thanks to taxation, it's cheaper to do solar energy here in the Netherlands and 8 markets in Europe.
Well, I'd say it's thanks to the fact that you've got thermal generation, which is an old technology that's way more expensive. That's the reason that you have the high electricity
we have 100% taxation on it. Anyway, so you basically, I mean, you're one of the first ones who basically went large scale with solar energy. You raised a ton of money. How much money did you raise now?
A couple of $100 million.
Couple of $100 million, and you just raised how much?
70.
So you have a nice box full of money to basically conquer all these markets. So the Netherlands is first. Now, what are the big developments? If you see the United States, that's your home market. How many customers do you have there?
Over 10,000 now.
10,000 customers. And how much in the Netherlands?
Over 1,000.
So you're more successful in the Netherlands because America's 20 times bigger.
Yep.
Yeah, and why is America? Why are you smaller in America than here in the Netherlands?
Well, we're bigger in America because we've been there longer.
Yeah.
Basically,
No, but I mean, America's 20 times bigger, so you should have 20,000 clients compared to the Netherlands.
Well, we only started 2 years ago. That's the point. So
so I'm saying you have more customers in the Netherlands per million inhabitants. Yeah. Why is America so difficult?
So it's a tough market from a cost perspective, because they have really bureaucratic systems in America.
Yeah.
There are 10,000 jurisdictions, each have their own permit process. In the Netherlands, there's just one process for everyone, and it's very efficient.
You want to say America is more bureaucratic than the Netherlands?
That's right. You wouldn't have thought it, but it's true. Seriously. Okay. So a customer in the US pays twice as much for the same solar panel as a Dutch customer because of the bureaucracy.
Twice as much?
Cost of the solar system is twice as high because of that bureaucracy.
And then the price of the electricity is 3 times less.
That's right.
So how can it be effective in America? How can you?
So in America you have a 30% tax credit.
Okay.
So that basically makes it a cost-effective solution for about 1 in 7 or 8 homes. So that's the target that we shoot for, the 1/8 of the market that's at parity today with the tax credit. The tax credit goes away in 3 years' time, so we are reducing our costs as an industry so that we can compete without the tax credit, and you're at parity in 3 years' time.
Okay, so that's a big race to go against glass. If you look at cost of solar systems, how much does it go down every year?
About 5% per annum through the long term.
I thought it was much more. I thought we were accelerating.
It's been more recently, but over the long term, you can expect continued about 5%.
So the solar cost goes down, and how much is the traditional electricity?
Retail rate's been going up by about 5%, both in Europe and America for the last 40 years. It's a very big trend.
Okay, so
that line's doing that, solar's doing that.
And when are they going to cross?
They've crossed in Europe for 8 out of 11 markets.
Thanks to the taxation. But I mean, how long and how long will it take in America?
There'll be another 2 to 3 years, and then you'll see parity.
You get parity, and then it will explode there.
Exactly. Well, it's already exploding because you already have 1 in 8 homes. So this is the thing.
1 in 8 homes.
1 in 8 homes
has solar.
Can pay less with solar.
Yeah.
But only 1/4% of American homes do.
Yeah.
So there's enough market for us to double our company every year for the next 5 years before you get to the parity event when all customers.
And then it will explode.
It's already exploding.
Well, but I mean, 1/4% is not very big. I mean, 10%.
Yeah,
how much? 10% of the homes.
How many companies are doubling every year? That's explosive growth. We already employ more people in the coal industry in America.
What? The solar
industry? Yeah, it's exploding.
But 1/4% of the homes is not a lot.
That's just a snapshot in
time.
So
when do we get 10%?
2020. If you're doubling every year, it doesn't. You got to be careful about the mass of 0.5%. That's just a snapshot in time. When an industry's doubling every year, suddenly 2020 you're at 10% of the mix, and then you're at the point where battery storage costs have fallen so that you can actually take a customer off the grid. So you're in our generation, 10 or 15 years time, you're going to see the majority of homes generating their electricity from a little box in their garage with a lithium-ion battery in it and a beautiful bit of solid state physics on the roof.
Okay, so we're going to all get a battery. We're going to get our own battery.
Yep.
It's going to be...
Your car will be plugged in. You'll be integrated to your solar system. It'll all be smart. You'll be powering everything and controlling it from your app. And consumers are going to get a better energy experience after 100 years of just getting centralized energy over a dumb grid.
That's true. And you are also, I mean, you are very much into technology and software, huh? Because I mean, I know you make this nice quotation software. You put in your zip code. You get nice photos, and I can basically say I want it there, and you get a specialized quotation of the system. Why did you? Where does the love of software and of user interfaces come from?
It really comes from a love of the customer, and I don't mean to be cheesy, but customers.
We love the customer. We love you.
When you shift from 100 years of relying on one way of getting energy, and it gets competitive, it's about making customers happy. So by taking,
so it's not because you were from that industry. I mean, Elon Musk, who's basically a colleague of yours, he basically made PayPal. He was a software guy, and he started to make cars. He makes fantastic cars.
Yeah.
What industry did you come from?
So I'll go right back. My dad's a hotel manager, so I grew up in the customer service industry every year serving customers. And so I've always had that kind of in my heart, along with this